Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get Cincinnati to give you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational posts by me. The point is back out again. So, I just got finished listening to Childish Gambino's new album, 3.15.20, 3.15.20. It was requested by one of my beautiful subscribers and followers, Devil Soul. Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for letting me know of this album, because I didn't know of this album. I haven't heard of this album, but Childish Gambino, he is a talented artist, and I just got finished listening to this album, and I'm gonna tell you something. He makes good music, and this is the kind of music that I love to enjoy. A lot of creativity, a lot of innovation, originality, authenticity. Childish Gambino, he's been doing his thing for a while in music. He has always made good music. I have listened to like his music before. He's another like underrated male R&B artist. No, not just R&B artist, but male artists in general, because he really taps into different like genres and different sounds into his music. The track list consists of 12 records, so I will go down my favorite standout tracks, and I feel like Childish Gambino, he's one of these male R&B artists that he studied music, and he has a really good musical ear. If you guys check out my new latest video of my thoughts on the future male R&B artists in the future, that particular video I just did that. Please check it out. The future of R&B male artists, my thoughts. So I feel like Childish Gambino, he does fits the bill, and like I said, when it comes to good music, it's just good music. That being said, the tracks are 0.00, algorithm, time 12.38, 19.10, 24.19, 32.22, 35.31, 39.28, 42.26, 47.48, and 53.49. My favorite and standout tracks are Algorithm, Time 12.38, 19.10, 24.19, 32.22, 35.31, 39.28, 42.26, and 53.49. And his music pretty much is like very experimental, and he already established his signature sound. And listening to his music, I can hear the influences from like the great R&B male artists, and the pop artists. Like I hear Michael Jackson influences, I hear Prince influences, I hear Rick James influences, Stevie Wonder influences. But Childish Gambino, he's another artist that like is the same thing with his peers. He studied the music, and like I said, he has really carved in and put in the work of making his own music with a lot of originality, which I love, because it's really good, it's really soulful. He has a lot of like that soul and passion in his music, and R&B and pop and alternative, so you can't put him in a box. And I feel like listening to this album is really cohesive, and pretty much just like a little bit of everything. I like the really eccentric, eclectic, artsy sound, where it's more like, you get a little bit of soul, you get a little bit of R&B, you get a little bit of alternative, you get a little bit of rock, funk, and jazz influences. And this is why I've said this time and time again, artists that really have that artistry and very into their music, putting out good music, he's a perfect example of a well-rounded artist. And I feel like listening to his sound, I can tell that, like I said, he loves what he does. He loves what he loves what he does with his music. He has so much, a lot of like that, it's a lot of like beautiful aspects of different pieces, where it's like I can tell that growing up with music, he grew up with like a musical background. And really, with that being said, I feel like listening to his body of work is pretty much going to be another one of my favorite 2020 albums of this year too, because really, when it comes to artists that really are into the music and not just doing the same old kind of music, they explore different sounds. and when they found sound that really fits well with their artistry, they're able to really create something that's really innovative, very daring, very risk-taking, and just a little bit of everything, because from start to finish there is not one bad track on this album, which is great. And then two, you know, this is the kind of music that people want to hear more. And as far as I'm concerned, he's talented, you know, he's in control of his art. That's really great, because artists that are able to really take control of their art, they're able to paint a narrative and create their own, you know, music. And also he sets trends, which is another thing. I love like the very ecstatic and very the fun sound of you know, all these genres put together, and really, you know, his voice is singing. He does sound really well on these tracks, especially with some of these up-tempo tracks, mellow tracks, mid-tempo tracks, sensual tracks, and really I could tell that his influences from the other artists that I mentioned that came before him. It's kind of like he's able to really adapt and really change and really, you know, create a new sound. Make the sound more progressive, but more modern, more up to date, but it's really authentic. And this is why I want for future artists to really, you know, take the reins of their music and don't be afraid to explore different sounds, because once you find a sound that fits well for you and works best for you, you go for it. And also, you know, stay true to your art and be authentic, because he is a authentic artist. And I also love the fact that, you know, he's having fun with his music, but at the same time there are you know, important messages, you know, political messages here and there, you know, messages of life in general. And this is where music needs to be more of a variety of every little thing, where like I said, you know, it's kind of like listening to just so much of different topics, and be able, you know, just have that you know, it's kind of like, oh, okay, cool, he got something going on. But with that being said, this album is really brilliant. It's a really beautiful piece of work. Childish Gambino, he is such a very artistic, very talented artist. He's a gem in music. I'm so glad and happy that I got a chance to listen to this album, 3.15.20. It's really kind of it sounds reminds me of the date 3/15/20, but either way, it is what it is. It's cool. But with that being said, I give this album a 5 out of 5. So with that being said, guys, please do not be afraid to like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Please do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Please do not be afraid to hit that notification button. As always, stay tuned on the next episode of Get Since 92, Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Peace, bye. You girls exiting out. The Super Saiyan's out. Oh yeah, and Childish Gambino fans, please let me know down below your thoughts and your opinions. Okay, y'all, I'm out.